Every year, 1 in 3 adults over 65 falls. And most of those falls happen not on ice, not on stairs, but on flat, even surfaces. Why? Because their feet have lost the strength and sensory awareness needed to react to subtle shifts in balance. Here's what most people don't know. Your feet are your first line of defense against falls. They contain thousands of nerve endings that constantly send information to your brain about the surface you're standing on, your body position, and tiny balance adjustments needed. But shoes, especially modern cushioned shoes, block this information. A study published in Gait and Posture found that older adults who increased barefoot time significantly improved balance scores, foot strength, and reaction time within 12 weeks. Centenarians in Okinawa, Sardinia, and other blue zones spend far more time barefoot than Westerners, and their fall rates reflect it. Today, I'm going to teach you how barefoot walking can prevent falls and strengthen the foundation you stand on. But first, drop your name and where you're watching from in the comments. By the end of this video, you'll understand exactly why modern shoes weaken your feet and increase fall risk. And you'll learn how to safely incorporate barefoot time into your daily routine to rebuild foot strength, improve balance, and restore the sensory feedback your body desperately needs. This isn't about going barefoot all the time. It's about strategic barefoot exposure that reverses decades of foot weakening. Before we begin, always consult your doctor or podiatrist before starting any barefoot routine, especially if you have diabetes with neuropathy, severe peripheral artery disease, open wounds on your feet, or conditions that affect sensation. Safety is paramount. Start slowly and progress gradually. Let me explain why barefoot time matters so much after 60. By breaking down 5 critical benefits modern shoes have stolen from your feet. Benefit number 1. Barefoot walking strengthens intrinsic foot muscles. Your feet contain small muscles called intrinsic foot muscles that run along the bottom and between the bones of your foot. These muscles support your arch, control toe movement, and stabilize your foot with every step. They're designed to activate with every weight shift, every push-off, every landing. But modern shoes, especially those with arch support and cushioning, do this work for you. Over decades, these muscles atrophy. They become weak and inactive, just like any muscle that isn't used. A study from the Journal of Foot and Ankle Research found that adults who wore minimalist footwear or went barefoot regularly had significantly stronger intrinsic foot muscles compared to those in traditional supportive shoes. When you walk barefoot, every step requires your foot muscles to work. Your arch has to engage to absorb shock. Your toes have to grip and push off. Your foot has to adapt to the surface beneath you. This constant activation rebuilds strength that supportive shoes have let decay. Stronger foot muscles mean better arch support, more stable ankles, and a foundation that can handle the demands of walking, standing, and moving without collapsing or compensating. This is the difference between feet that carry you confidently and feet that feel like they're failing you. Benefit number 2. Barefoot time restores proprioception and sensory feedback. Proprioception is your body's ability to sense where it is in space. It's what allows you to walk without looking at your feet, stand on one leg without falling, and react instantly when you step on an uneven surface. This sense comes largely from nerve receptors in your feet, ankles, and lower legs. Shoes, particularly thick, cushioned shoes, block this sensory information. It's like wearing thick gloves and trying to feel texture. The signal gets muffled. Your brain receives delayed, unclear information about the ground beneath you, which means your balance reactions are slower and less precise. Research from the University of North Carolina found that barefoot walking significantly improves proprioceptive accuracy in older adults. Within weeks of regular barefoot exposure, participants showed measurable improvements in their ability to sense foot position and respond to balance challenges. When your feet can feel the ground directly, your brain gets instant, high-quality feedback. You know immediately when weight shifts, when you're on an uneven surface, or when you need to adjust. This real-time information is what prevents falls before they happen. Going barefoot doesn't just strengthen your feet. It reconnects your brain to your body, restoring a feedback loop that shoes have been interrupting for decades. Benefit number 3. Barefoot walking improves balance and reduces fall risk. Balance isn't just about strong legs or a stable core. It starts at your feet. If your feet are weak, numb, and disconnected from the ground, your entire balance system is compromised. A study in clinical biomechanics tested older adults who transitioned to more barefoot time over 12 weeks. The results were striking. Balance scores improved by 28%, single leg standing time doubled, and fear of falling decreased significantly. Why? Because barefoot walking trains all the small stabilizer muscles in your feet and ankles. It forces your body to make constant micro-adjustments. It engages your foot's natural arch mechanism, which acts like a spring to absorb and redirect force. Cushioned shoes eliminate these demands. They create a soft, stable platform that requires no adaptation. Over time, your feet forget how to stabilize. Your ankles lose strength, your balance deteriorates, and falls become inevitable. Barefoot time reverses this process. It challenges your feet and ankles to stabilize on varied surfaces, rebuilding the reflexive balance responses that keep you upright when something unexpected happens. This isn't theoretical. Centenarians in blue zones walk on dirt paths, gravel, grass, and uneven terrain, often barefoot or in minimal sandals. Their feet stay strong and responsive because they're constantly being challenged. Western seniors walk on flat concrete in cushioned shoes and their feet atrophy. The difference in fall rates reflects this reality. Benefit number 4. Grounding reduces inflammation and improves recovery. Grounding, also called earthing, is the practice of making direct skin contact with the earth. Walking barefoot on grass, dirt, sand, or stone allows electrons from the Earth's surface to transfer into your body. This might sound mystical, but the research is compelling. A study published in the Journal of Inflammation Research found that grounding significantly reduces markers of inflammation, improves sleep quality, reduces pain, and accelerates recovery from exercise and injury. The proposed mechanism is that free electrons from the Earth neutralize free radicals in your body, reducing oxidative stress and chronic inflammation. Chronic inflammation is one of the primary drivers of aging. It contributes to arthritis, cardiovascular disease, cognitive decline, and nearly every age-related condition. Anything that reduces systemic inflammation without drugs is worth serious attention. You don't need hours of grounding. Even 10 to 20 minutes of barefoot time on natural surfaces, like grass or dirt, may provide anti-inflammatory benefits. Many people report feeling more grounded, calmer, and experiencing less joint pain after incorporating regular barefoot time outdoors. Whether the mechanism is purely electrical or partially psychological and sensory, the outcome is clear. Barefoot time on natural surfaces supports recovery, reduces pain, and may slow inflammatory aging. Benefit number 5. Barefoot walking restores natural gait and reduces joint stress. Modern shoes, especially those with elevated heels and thick soles, alter your natural walking pattern. They encourage heel striking, where you land hard on your heel with every step. This sends shockwaves up through your ankle, knee, hip, and spine, contributing to joint pain and degeneration over time. Barefoot walking naturally shifts you toward a midfoot or forefoot strike, where your foot lands more gently and your arch and calf muscles absorb impact instead of your joints. Research from Harvard University's Skeletal Biology Lab shows that barefoot runners and walkers have significantly lower impact forces compared to shod walkers, reducing stress on knees and hips. This doesn't mean you need to walk barefoot everywhere, but incorporating barefoot time teaches your body a more natural, joint-sparing gait pattern that can carry over even when you wear shoes. Over time, this reduces cumulative stress on joints and may slow the progression of osteoarthritis. So how do you start incorporating barefoot time safely after 60? Here's a progressive plan. Week 1 to 2. Start indoors. Spend 10 to 15 minutes per day walking barefoot around your house. Focus on different surfaces: carpet, hardwood, tile. This begins waking up your foot muscles and sensory feedback without risk of injury. Week 3 to 4. Add outdoor barefoot time on safe surfaces. Walk barefoot on grass in your yard for 5 to 10 minutes. The uneven texture of grass provides gentle challenge and grounding benefits. Avoid areas with sharp objects or hazards. Week 5 to 6. Increase duration and variety. Spend 15 to 20 minutes barefoot daily, mixing indoor and outdoor time. Try walking on different textures: sand, dirt paths, smooth pavement. Your feet will start adapting, becoming stronger and more responsive. Week 7 onward. Maintain regular barefoot time. Aim for 20 to 30 minutes daily, either in one session or broken into smaller increments. Continue challenging your feet with varied surfaces. A few critical safety guidelines. Always inspect surfaces before walking barefoot outdoors. Avoid areas with glass, sharp rocks, or thorns. If you have neuropathy or reduced sensation in your feet, limit barefoot time to safe indoor environments and consult your doctor first. Progress slowly. If your feet or calves feel sore, that's normal. But sharp pain means you're progressing too fast. Consider transitioning to minimalist footwear for daily activities. Shoes with thin, flexible soles and zero heel drop allow your feet to function more naturally while still providing protection. Brands like Vivo Barefoot, Zero Shoes, and others offer options designed for natural foot function. But barefoot time at home and on safe outdoor surfaces is free, accessible, and arguably more beneficial because it provides direct ground contact and full sensory input. Your feet aren't supposed to be weak. They're supposed to be your foundation, your balance system, and your primary defense against falls. Modern footwear has stolen that from you, but you can take it back, one barefoot step at a time. If you're going to start incorporating barefoot time today, leave a comment and tell me where you'll begin. Indoors? On grass? And if this video helped you see your feet differently, share it with someone who's been struggling with balance or fear of falling. Because the strongest thing about you isn't your legs. It's your willingness to rebuild from the ground up.